Hello there, my name is Wakinaro, and this is Tekxit. So Tekxit is to begin with, it is a Minecraft mod pack. So not, yeah, it is a Minecraft mod pack from I don't know too much about Minecraft mods. Um, I never really was one to play them until my friend Ben introduced me to this one. And if you've been following us on Twitch, we've been playing this mod pack for a little while now. Um, but as you can see there, if you can see up here in the corner, there are currently 157 different mods loaded. Um, so they changed the world. Um, a good bit of it is still Minecraft. You know, it's still very much normal Minecraft, except there's things different about it. Um, whew. I do have to say this is very, very demanding of my computer. Yeah, this is a very, very demanding thing. I just wanted to come in and show you guys some of the different things. Um, so we're playing on my single player world right now. This is just my world that uh, I'm not super far in, um, but there's a crazy amount of different things in this game or this game mode that I absolutely love. Also, my hair is at the length now that this is normally what I do with it when it reaches this length. It gets like I slick it back, and it's not even like super slicked back. I don't have anything in my hair right now. It's just combed back. Um, but like poofs out at the end. I like my hair like this, and it doesn't happen too often because my hair is very finicky. Because partially because of how curly it is. So like I take a shower and dry off my hair, and I've got no idea what my hair is gonna look like that day. Okay, taking a moment. Okay, so I didn't even realize that I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things that I find pretty cool about this mod pack. So to begin with, like I was saying, there's a lot to this mod. Um, like one of the biggest things is that it allows you to go to space. You get to go to space. I have not done it myself. Because there's other things in this mod pack that I prefer more than that. But I've been I explore and whatnot and do a lot of farming because that's normally what I do in Minecraft because I like it. It's peaceful. It's happiness to me. But literally, look at that 94 pages of different things. Um, so you've got all your normal like weapons and whatnot, and these are all like the normal. It's all fairly normal until after a while you get into the more advanced stuff, the stuff that gets like added. So there's a couple of other different ores and whatnot that are added. So like right just there's steel, there's titanium, there's a whole bunch of different things that get added. There's like a bunch of crazy weapons. Most of them you can only find. But it really makes the game kind of like I would say it's a fairly open world RPG almost. So like okay, I'm gonna show you this. That right there, past the head, which is a randomly spawning thing. Um, yeah, that's just one of the. Oh yeah, there's a frog. Randomly spawning thing is that is a fortress. I did not build that. I didn't go in creative and build that or anything like that. That is a fortress with a hell of a lot of enemies and a hell of a lot of loot that I can find my way in and fight through all the enemies, get cool loot and whatnot, and um, do different things. Floating islands up there, those are slime islands. Those are very specific slime islands. As you can see, the like. Oh, I'm gonna have to put my head somewhere else. Just remembered my face cam's gonna have to go somewhere else. So I've got, health bars. That is one of my favorite of all time mods, is now knowing how much health a thing has. Also, there's a lot of um, different things now to the natural world. About the only like animal that is the same when it comes to anything is chickens. Because like these ewes, or yeah, that's okay. So that's a Frisian ram, but I'd have to take a Frisian ewe, and they have to literally get to know each other. Like I have to have them for a certain time or a certain amount of time, and I have to feed them consistently and whatnot to get them to get them to the point that they will like make babies, which is, to me, that's a really interesting thing. So like you have to actually be very specific in tracking down. They have to be the same breed. So for like in this case it's the Frisian, or the Dutch or whatever. You have to find the very specific things, and you have to take them back to your house, to your farm, and get them to like know each other, like keep them for a certain amount of time, which is supremely cool to me. So as you can see there's that question mark health bar. That's the health of whatever boss is in there. And those things, that's actually the first one that looks like that I've ever seen. Random different areas like that pop up throughout the world, and it's really cool to me. So this is a kind of a thing in normal Minecraft, where you have these areas that there's like, a bunch of different ores and whatnot, that are sticking out of the ground. So, but like here, these things, for this, we can use this to make like magic staffs and whatnot. This down here, this is literally a meteorite. This is a meteorite hole, crash landing site. So this is skystone. So there's crazy different things like there. There's uranium. I honestly could not, like, in one episode of this, explain to you all the different things that are in this world. So there, that's not a sequoia, but that's a, yeah, they've added like a bunch of different trees. So yeah, redwood. Okay. So yeah, that's a redwood tree. And for those who know, Redwood National Forest, which is in California, if I remember right. It's the place that actually was where they shot as the forest moon of Endor for Star Wars, because those are the sorts of facts I know because I'm a nerd. But yeah, those are the sorts of things that you find. Those are gigantic. And then you have your regular trees, but those take forever to like chop them down. I don't think it's fully in this one. But one of the other things that normally happens is it's got that gravity mod where you chop down a tree by the bottom, and then you have to you just wait for it. Everything falls down. You don't have to chop through the whole thing like normal. This is kind of a different area from where I am in our streaming world. Yeah, I wouldn't say that resources are more abundant. Actually, the normal resources are a decent amount more abundant. There's some other ones like yeah, there's copper and whatnot, a lot of lapis, but that's because they're not as useful. For some of the mod packs, for like if I'm wanting to go to the moon or whatnot, that takes a lot of time, and building leading to building is the best way I can describe it. Basically, something um, like if you've ever watched me play Skyrim, or if you've watched an episode of The Mandalorian or anything like that, it's one of those things of you've completed one thing, now you have to complete another thing to get to the next thing. So it takes you forever to like actually get one thing done, because you have to consistently do different things to get what you want. So let me show you some of the other things I have, at least in my chest. So of course I've got a decent amount of diamonds, and I'm maybe a couple hours into this world. So those things, of course, I found them. Electrical steel, I would have to make that. There's these gears that go to different machines. Those are just spawners. That's a normal thing as well. You find all these different things, and they lead you to building crazy different things. So far, my favorite thing to do is, of course, exploring in this. So I have that mini map up there, but if I hit M, pull up a bigger map. So of course the black stuff I have not explored yet, but I can mark different areas that are of interest to me. So like that right there, that's one of those like these. That's one of the floating slime islands that you have to make your way to. There's that meteorite site that we were just at. I'm gonna go over here to where it says first tower. I can make waypoints and whatnot, and if I figure out the commands, then I can actually like fast travel and whatnot to them, so it makes things easier. But I'm gonna snag some blueberries, pick them right off the bush. Yeah, so like even things like, it took me a little while to figure this out. I can't just take wheat and throw it into the furnace and make it into bread like normal. No, I have to. It's not as complicated as the process as some other things, but I have to take it and put it into the crafting table and turn it into flour and then bake it. There's just so many cool things that I'm a little bit more on board now than I used to be about different, mods, because I used to hate mods. I was super against them. So all these markers, so that the D over there is actually, I died over there. I need to remove that marker. But see that skull right there? That was where I last died. I died over there by that that giant fortress thing that I was showing you guys. It's just really cool to me that it shows you, hey, this is where you died, so you don't have to remember things. You technically can teleport to your deaths, like your last death point. It's kind of frowned upon, or at least it's just not as smart to do so, because when you do so, more than likely all the enemies that were there are still going to be there. But death doesn't work the same. You don't drop everything. It doesn't go everywhere. A grave site appears, and you break that grave, and that's how you pick up all your stuff. Which even to me, that's cool, because I love it's not a keep inventory, but it saves you from losing all of your crap. Did he die? Please tell me he died. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think he died. See, look at that. I'm swiping off health, and I can see how much I'm taking off, and I can see all that. And so that cow over there, Holstein, yeah, that's one of my favorite things. Is a lot of the different animals, they actually lay down and like sleep throughout the nights. The only ones that don't, as far as I've noticed, are chickens. There we go. There's a hedgehog. Yeah, there's so many. There's a whole array of different like animals now. So there was like that hedgehog back there. If I wanted to, I could lead it back to my house and keep it as a pet. Or what Ben and I both do. We both have a couple of hamsters as pets. Because they're cute as hell. So this tower here is like those like one of those areas, except a little bit. I would claim to say that it's a little bit easier, but as you can tell, it's not. Um, I'm not like super juiced up right now. I don't got a bunch of cool weapons and stuff right now. There's guns with this mod. There's if I remember right, a revolver, and then a couple different. Well, they're all technically the same muzzle loader, just with a different tipped bayonet. So like you can have like a diamond bayonet or whatever you want. But yeah, you beat these things. Like each level has different monsters, and they each have spawners on them, so you have to go and. This is it's pretty demanding on my computer. Even if I'm not streaming or recording this, it's still demanding on my computer. I don't have any milk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, as you get up higher, there's more holes in the floor. It's really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say. So there are not just bosses, like in the different things, but there are special monsters. And these special monsters, basically, I'm gonna try and get back to my house. These special monsters, they do different things. There's like a list of these like different things that they can do. A lot of them have what's like called levitate or something like that, gravitate, where they can basically shoot you up into the air so that you fall down, take fall damage, and then they can attack you. Or some of them, will use that ability to reel you back in towards them if you're running away, so that they can continue to fight you. As you saw that one had some explosive power. Some can summon lightning. There's just a crazy amount of things in this this mod pack that I don't think I will ever get used to. What is that? Copper oreberry bush. I haven't figured out how those work yet. There's a different oreberry bushes for each one of the ores. At least the basic ores, as far as I know. If I can get home and get to bed. But there's just so many cool things. I got a bit of a different spawn, of course, than what I had in the normal world. What I consider the normal world now. You know how you play on a server for so long and you just consider that to be you're like, okay, this isn't my fairly normal world. This is what I normally play on. And then you start a new world and everything's crazy to you. Oh yeah, so look at the mini map. So all those blue dots. All those blue dots, those are they're friendly people. They're friendlies. They're they're not gonna try and hurt me. Those are the villagers. And then there's yellow for you don't know if it's gonna hurt you or not. And then red for you know it's going to hurt you. So different monsters and what have you. And then like there's blue over here because yeah, there's squids over here, so you'll find squids. There's squids. There's like I said, there's a different amount of things that are still the same, but other things that aren't. So, some of you guys may remember doing this as kids. I certainly remember doing this as a kid. Like you see it on like a Reddit thread or something like that, or 4chan. I don't know. Something that it's to go to the ether, the opposite of the nether, and to do that you make a portal out of glowstone and fill it with water, and that's how you go to the ether. That's actually here. There's actually an ether in this mod. It still has hostile creatures in it, but I can still go to it. I would go and show you my like world right now, like the world that Ben and I stream on. Ben has control of that though, so unless he's the one that has to start up the server, so that it's online. So right now it's not online, so I can't get online right now. But I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk this way and see what other things we might find. So okay, that's just ocean. So that yeah, there's just a decent amount of regular things. Oh yep. So here's oil. There's oil that you need to like power your rockets and whatnot. And so you use that. You use a bucket and get oil and whatnot. There's a crab. Yeah, the first where we spawned in our first world was on a like bucket or on a island of it was just on an island covered in crabs. It was kind of boring, so I made a boat and I sailed away. There's a lot of those different boss battle areas. There are some human monster type things. So what we're currently in right now is or where I am. Oop, these kind of pop up sometimes. If I were to cover up all the lava, we'd probably see it. There's normally some ores popping out. Oh no, there's not on this one. But I think it's really cool. If you would like me to do a series on this, on different things in this world, then I definitely will. I'd definitely do it. Otherwise, I'll just continue playing it on my own and streaming it and whatnot. But if there's like specific things that you guys would like me to see, look at that. There's frogs. Those are poison dart frogs though, so I don't want to touch them because they're poisonous. But yeah, seriously, just the amount of different things that I can do in this world is insane. Oh, hey, looky, another tower. So you find a decent amount of these towers. They have they're fairly spread out, but they're a dungeon. That's what they are. If I remember right, so some of the certain areas, I'm gonna go over to this one just because I don't remember if it applies to these areas or not. But some of them have they're sort of, I would say, protected. Okay, so these are not protected. But they're hello. But other areas are protected. Other like if I were to go to that fortress that's back by where I live and I were to try and dig, there's a radius around it as to you cannot dig. You have to find your way around. You cannot just dig your way out in like a blind panic. You have to like survive or die. I'm trying to see if there's any other cool places that I can point out. If I can come across another Another, oh, hey, there we go. The pirate ship. All right, so this is a pirate ship. Literally right next to a, can kind of see it right there. There's a sunken ship over here. So, sunken ship over here. Those are, of course, those are in normal Minecraft. Oh, there's two. There are a decent amount of the sunken ships in Minecraft, in this, like, with this server. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. So, there's oil over there, and it's on fire. But, yeah, there's another sunken ship. But if I were to go over here, this should be technically one of those dungeons, and I would find enemies over here that I have to fight through all the enemies, and then, you know, get the cool rewards. The only ships that move, though, in this, you know, are still just the little rowboat things that you can make. I think this is a, I don't know, because it's kind of not seeming like it. There's another one. Yeah, there are those sunken ships all over the freaking ocean, but they're kind of dangerous. Yeah, they're kind of dangerous to do the sunken ships unless you have, like, underwater breathing stuff, because it's really just, you know, getting past them. Oh, wait, no, I heard a skeleton. Aw, that sucks. Okay, so there are enemies on this ship, but it's not like the other one. It's not like the pirate ship I wanted to show you guys. You come across pirate ships with actual, like, pirates on them, not monsters. Oh, and these are the crazy ones. These are, like, there's a lot on here. That was smart. God, I hate the sounds of baby zombies. Because I hate baby zombies. Maybe this one's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Ow. Come on upside. Come on up here, guys. Oh, wait. You can't. There he was. Skeletons will always be my worst enemy. Is this just not a cool pirate ship? Is there maybe, like, something hiding? Because I am hearing hella zombie sounds. Oh, hi. So there is some. Oh, it's not one of the ones I wanted, though. That kind of sucks. Let me see if I can... Should probably do this on land. I was gonna see if I could set game mode creative and fly around. I don't know if that works, though, if that command works, because this is through, technically, I'm using a different launcher, but it is connected to my Minecraft account, so I am still technically paying for this, or I have paid for this. Let me see if it works, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so here's the world. Here's our galaxy. I don't know. Why don't I have... It's my world. I think if you hit, like, G or whatever, it... There we go. Okay. Alright, so I would just fly around and show you some other cool things. So yeah, so the oil you can actually get caught in. So, like, these animals, they're actually stuck in it. So I'd probably come back here later and free them, because the minute, like, a lot of the only ones that normally don't do it, but I would, like, free these rabbits, and they'll go hopping off. But if I freed this pig, it normally comes back because they're kind of stupid. This is a tear in the, or like a portal in the universe that if I were to walk through it, take me somewhere else, take me to some different thing. I'm trying to see if I can find any other. There's another tower. The towers are cool and whatnot. Oh, here's a little village. Is it plagued by anything? No? Okay. I've come across a lot of times there being a, something, like, by villages. Well, I guess there's the tower, but nothing really leaves the tower. Oh, that's a cool detail. I just noticed that. So, it's a meteorite, but you know, if a meteorite hits sand at a fast enough, like, pace, it's gonna turn, or, like, if it's on fire, it's gonna turn whatever it hits into glass. So, there's other cool things, like this is just, like, an abandoned house, so that's just, you wouldn't find it technically in normal Minecraft. Oh, that's an interesting farm. But you wouldn't find it in normal Minecraft, but, you know, there are other things that you find like that. I want to see if I can find one of the cool ones, like the volcano. Ooh, that's a big mountain. Yeah, there's some crazy different, I don't want to, I don't know how much I want to do this. Because I'm a bit worried my computer's just going to catch on fire. I just realized, oh, if I remember right, there's no actual music. The only music that there is like, music discs. Oh, no, there's music sometimes, like, music in the ether and whatnot. The Nether is a little bit different. Of course, there's some other mobs and stuff in there. There's the added, some added fortresses and whatnot. So, like, there's centaurs. Oh, there's music. Okay. Centaurs. What are those called? I just forgot what they're called. Oh. Look, there's another one. Yeah, see, like I said, these things are fairly common. Yeah, once you beat that guy, that battle tower golem, he's like the last boss of the tower. The whole thing starts to explode. So you got to get out of there as quickly as possible. That's why I like the ones that are, like, set on water and whatnot. Ooh, okay, this is different. So this is a... So I feel like I can be a little bit stupid in here, but not have to fight anything. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. How far are we going down? How far are we going down? Pardon? Screw it. Like I said, there's... Spawner chocolate quest report mod. Okay. Report. I don't know why I say like that. Like rapport. As in something has rapport. So where's this boss? Yeah, normally you have to go through these areas. You can't do that. You can't do what I just did. You can't bop a wall and hope to get your way out. Nope, you have to fight your way out. Oh, please tell me these are... There's some other things in here that are like super cool to me. So there's I work a lot with the magic side of like the mods in this, whereas Ben works with the science. So there's different things, like there's these specific torches that actually keep monsters away from your house. Like they can't get within like a certain range of your house because they won't die, but they just are repelled. Which to me is like super cool. They're things that you like wish they actually added in like normal Minecraft. So this isn't like, yeah, a lot of the places like this are different. All of them are different. We've come across maybe one or two that are similar, but that's about it. Other than the towers. The towers are pretty much a constant. Get out of here. Chimney. Okay. But yeah, with this mod, there's so many different things we can do. Like I said, if you want to see me do specific things... Oh, this whole entire mountain is covered in oil. If you want to see me do specific things, like try and go to space, because you can do that. It takes time. It takes a little bit of time because you have to build a rocket ship, gather the correct supplies and whatnot, but then you can go to at least the moon. I don't know if there's other places that we can go yet, because Ben hasn't tried those. And like I said, I've been the one working with I work magic, so I do other things. Oh yeah, I've come across one or two of these. It's kind of little barns. I suck. Is seeked the past tense is like to seek? Is that the past tense? I think so. Because that doesn't sound right. I seeked refuge. Yeah, I seeked refuge in one of those ones. I'm gonna fly back to my house and then end the video. But like, I just wanted to introduce this because at first, to me, this wasn't... I was very, very, very opposed to mods in a lot of games, because I have the thought of, you know, a game creator made this game. They spent time to make a game. They spent so much time working on this game. Oh, there's one. This is the skeleton fortress. So you'd have to climb your way through here and like figure out your way through here. Oh yeah, this is okay. So this is one I've done before. I don't actually know. I haven't killed the boss in this one yet because I can't figure out where the boss is. Also, the bosses are pretty freaking hard. A decent amount of them put up a good amount of fight. Depending on what you're fighting, you have to take on different fighting styles to kill them. So like, if I'm like there's necromancers and whatnot. So if I was fighting a necromancer, it's as far as we can tell, we need to use magic to kill it because it heals incredibly quickly and it can if you shoot it, like shoot it with arrows and whatnot, it uses that against you. And you can't get close enough to really hit it because it'll blast you away and it summons a hell of a lot of skeletons and whatnot. But some of them, yeah, you can just brute force your way through it. But this is one that really makes you, this is a mod that really makes you think. As I was saying, so, you know, as I think a lot of game creators, they spend their time to create these games. Like, they pour their hearts and souls into these games. And so I think a person should respect that. They should respect, oh, Fiery Berserk. Yeah, so they're all, like, they'll be kneeling like this. Oh, he's just sitting. But you have to, I don't know how I'm going to fight him. Based upon the fact that his name is Fiery Berserk, I would probably want to see if I can find Cold Staff or something like that to fight him with. But a creator pours their heart and soul into a game just like a writer or filmmaker or cook or anything like that. You know, they pour their heart and soul into what they're making. So, you know, people shouldn't like take them and twist them and mod them and stuff. But I think, you know, games like this, games like Minecraft, it's been out for years and years and years. So, yeah, it's gonna get modded. And they've gotten to the point where they have votes. They have, hey, we're thinking about putting this thing into the game or this thing into the game. And so they have the fans vote as to what would you like us to put into the game. So it's one of those things that you will technically, when Minecraft was created, it's a like make the world your own. So people took it and made it their own. There are some things about it that I still don't understand, like bed wars and stuff I'll never understand. But like things like this just makes it 9 times more complicated. Because like I'm trying to make what is it? In our stream world, I'm trying to make I'm trying to make a hunter's handgun. And it may look simple there, but it takes a lot of time. So the barrel assembly is its own thing. So, not what I wanted. The barrel assembly is its own thing, so you have to craft the barrel assembly, you have to craft the hammer assembly, you have to craft this, and all these different things before you can actually get to the end result. Which is cool, in a way, but it's also a little bit of a pain in the butt, so it takes patience. But I think I'm going to end this one here. Like I said, if you want me to play more of this, show you guys some of the different things, maybe we can go to the moon together, go to a different planet, whatnot, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, this is a different forest. Otherwise, I'm going to end this one here. Let me know in the comments below. Also, give me suggestions for any games you would like me to play. I normally take a look at them, and then I either, depending on what it is, I play it or I don't play it. But I am all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.